It's a perfect situation to make musical sounds.
Hello, this is Liz. Welcome to my little urban homestead and my kitchen. It's new to you, but not to me. It's been this way, decorated, and new cupboards and things in since before Christmas. But I thought it's been a while since we've had a little bit of a face-to-face chat. So I thought I'd let you know what I'm doing, which is I've had to put sowing on a hold while I was sowing some seeds and sorting out bits in the garden, and now that's done and I'm waiting for those lot to germinate, so I'll do some more. I'm doing a freezer meal week. So basically it's taking a lot of things out of the freezer meat wise, making them into meals and then putting them back in the freezer. I did do, not yesterday, the day before, I did do quite a large batch, and I knew I couldn't bring you along for it because I've got a lot to do and it was going to take me quite a while to do it, and my knees wouldn't be up to it. I'd be crying in pain before I'd even finished, and so I didn't bring you along. But there's going to be less to do today, so hopefully I shall be able to show you what I'm doing. So I'll bring it closer in now. First of all, I've been chopping things up. So I've got some celery there, carrots and onions. This thing is lovely, this chopper. You get some small dice, all the same size and a fraction of the time. I have a pan here that I'm going to be making this in. So let's turn that on. Put some oil in the bottom of it. Grab a handful of onions and start them cooking. Now, put a few more. While the onions are there cooking, I'm going to put other things in with them. Carrots, and celery. I'm going to fry these to soften them off. Sorry about that, didn't have my camera running. I've got another large pan out here and I've done exactly the same because these are going to be two similar but not the same things. So they are starting to cook down now. So we'll leave them both for a couple of minutes. Right, these have started to soften up now, the celery, onions and carrots. So I'm going to add to these some green bell pepper and peas, some of the things that are in my freezer that need using up. So Plus I will be using this dish for the freezer. Okay. I'm going to add some chicken stock I made from the bones of a chicken that I did the other day, and you can see how thick it is. Let's get a spoon to go gently. I don't know if that'll be enough. We'll wait and see. Probably won't be, so I might as well add the whole thing. And now, while that's getting warm, swap it over. And we'll do the same with this one. Okay. Look at that. It is definitely jellied. I may need to add more, I may not. We'll see how things go. That's that one. But to this one, I'm going to add sweet corn. Sticks to your dish. Frozen sweet corn again. It's not my own because I didn't grow enough to have my own on the go. But that's it. And while they're coming up to being hot again, I've got red currant jelly in here from my own red currant bush, and I'll add half to that one and half to that, and that'll finish the jar for me. To that I'm also adding some Worcester sauce. Oh, I know what I've forgotten. Salt and pepper. So I'll add salt to both of them. And pepper to both as well. And just let them slowly come up to temperature. I'm definitely going to need more stock in this, but we'll see. Because by the time I'm finished, I'm hoping to have 4 meals here for the freezer. They're basically the same ingredients but just tweaked slightly, so they taste different. So I'll let them come up in temperature. See, I'm not cooking the carrots and that through because they're going to be cooked when I pull it out the freezer. So I'm just basically warming everything through so I can get an idea of the stock, whether it's going to be enough or not, whichever. So I'll come back, bring it back when I'm adding the next ingredient. I don't normally cook with cream, but I've got a tub of cream in, so I can do. I just think it's a bit of a, that's it. So in this first one that's got the peas and peppers in, I'm going to put a log of cream. A touch more, and in this other one I'm going to put cream. And touch more in there. And these I will be thickening up with corn flour, so I'll make them that up now while I let them come to temperature. I've made my corn flour slurry. Slurry sounds not a nice word for food, tasty food. So I'm going to add some of it to this one. Made up more than enough for just one because both of them are going to have it. But it's thickening up. Nice. More. I think that's alright, but I'll just leave it on there for a few minutes while I do this other one. I think I did enough. Just the two of them. Yes, that one's thickening up a lot. And so is this. I've added the corn flour mixture now so that the ingredient I'm adding afterwards doesn't break up too much, because this is cooked chicken. So I want to add some to both of them. That's enough actually. I can always find something else to do with this for the chicken, or not. Let's just see what that's like. This one is more like a chicken pot pie, but it's not going to go pastry on it. Well, they both are. It can be chicken pot pies with pastry on. So I want that to cook through now. I've covered that one so it'll get everything warm. But I haven't covered this other one because I want that to thin down a bit. Muggy cup. But I might put a bit more chicken in that one. And then I don't have to thin it down. So they're there now. And let's grab a spoon and have a taste for seasoning, if I've got it right. I think that one could do with a touch more salt. And a touch of pepper actually. And let that cook it in and taste the other one now. Clean spoon, by the way. So let's have a taste of this one. Same again for that one. Touch more salt. And a touch more pepper. And that should do it. And everything is heated through. So let's lid on that to make sure it heats through. And then we've got a lid for you. And we've got a lid for you. Oh, this one will do. Oh, I found the lid. Wipe this one down. There's no point in washing it, it's only just been on it, so wipe it down and put it back. Sort out my stuff and then put them in containers. So this is the first one. Oh. So I'm going to try and divide it. Equally. But not doing a good job of that. It. I haven't got any potatoes in at the moment, or I put a layer of mashed potato on it. So I'm going to let them cool down and then freeze them as is, so when I pull them out I'll have got some potatoes in and I'll mash them and put it on top. That's the first two, which is chicken pot pie if you like. Next one. Same again with this. Just give it a quick mix. Divide it equally in two, or as equally as I can get it anyway. I hope I've got this camera positioned right. I don't know. Well, that's the second one, and I could do the same again. In fact, there is a bit more in that one. And what I'm going to do with these now, because I am notorious for not labelling anything, so it's a case of potluck, but these are breadcrumbs. Made some bread the other day and some big chunks in this stuff. But I'm going to put breadcrumbs on the sweet corn ones. So that's chicken and sweet corn. With a breadcrumb topping. just a bit of Parmesan cheese on top of the breadcrumbs. Oop. Not very good at grating this. Definitely not very good at grating it. And so we'll use the on the side. Put some bigger strands of Parmesan on. So that's bacon topped, cheese and breadcrumb topped chicken and sweet corn basically. So I'm going to let these two cool now. Well, they're all of them cool. Put lids on them. Label them because I'm very bad at not labelling. Or very good at not labelling. See, I could either put mashed potato on these or pastry. I don't fancy making pastry at the moment, so I might do when they come out the freezer.
It's a